Hi everyone, I'm Engineer Hoist. It is 8 p.m. on Wednesday evening, and that means it's time for Transformers Earth Wars news. And after we get through the news, I do have a whole bunch of crystals to crack open for you because it's the first Wednesday of the month, so we've got some VIP crystals in here, which is 10 Autobot premiums and 10 Decepticon premiums. Plus, I've also got all of those G1 crystals from last weekend's event. Didn't get a chance to do a video until now, so I saved up those crystals for here, and we're going to crack those open right after the news. Let's go ahead and say hey to everybody who got in here early. Cameron Moore, Red Alert, Jared Barbara, Blitzwing, Sharksy, Jack Ryder Studios, Matt Fabian, Marilyn Owens, Big D, Damon Swinky, Wakanda Forever, I got you, brother. Alexander Rose, a.k.a. Razor Quake. Bulkhead from Titan Slayers. Good to see you, man. Matt Fabian, G1 Puffimus Prime, Marilyn Owens, Pete Francis, Angelo White. And, yeah, very cool, everybody. Howard Waverly, good to see you. Let's go ahead and get over and start the news, shall we? Ba weep, grana weep, ninny bung. It's time to reveal a new Prime Core. That's right, it's a Prime Core event, and if you've done it before, it's the same exact format, but we'll go through it for anybody who hasn't done one of these events yet. And the new Prime Core coming this week is Onyx Prime. Now, it is kind of fitting since we've got some Beast Wars characters coming through, and Onyx Prime was the prime of the beasts, basically. So it's definitely a fitting Prime Core to be coming out. And it does say, as usual, you can win up to 2,700 Prime Core shards and 30,000 spark over 30 prestiges. All right, and the name of this event is called Tropic Thunder, which that was the name of a pretty good Ben Stiller movie from a few years ago. It's maybe not the most non-toxic movie to see, but I really enjoyed it. So if you're old enough to watch it, go find it. It's pretty funny. Anyway, so the movie, no, not the movie, the event is called Tropic Thunder, and a new Prime Core has been found to take part in this weekend's event to discover it and win all that stuff, which we already just talked about. And as usual, Prime Cores will greatly enhance your bots by giving them unique Prime abilities. Now, I did notice they haven't really been giving us a whole lot of information about the events in the VIP newsletter anymore. I think it seems like they're saving it more for the stories in the game. And of course, in the live stream on the Transformers Earth Wars channel, they have been doing a little bit of that each time, which is always good to see. So and here's all the details of the event. As usual, it is an individual event. It runs all weekend, and 30 prestiges and triple XP. Finally, just what I need to keep leveling up that Cheetor and those medics. Because, man, that double XP just wasn't really getting me where I needed to be with 3 bots that I've been trying to level. And certainly the single XP during the week was tough. So I'm looking forward to that triple XP. And as usual, you have to be headquarters level 4 to participate in the events. And all you got to do is tap that event button. And then it's just like battling in a normal zone. And so it is, as usual, for the Prime Core events, flat battle points, so it doesn't matter whether you're hitting Battle Zone 1 or Battle Zone 14, you can get a maximum of 10 battle points. I find that it average is generally 9 per battle. Sometimes you'll get 8, sometimes you'll get 10, but most of the times it's going to be 9. And each prestige is pretty standard how it's been. 10 Prime Core shards at the first 10 points, then another 10 points, you get 500 spark, then you get 30 Prime Core shards, another 500 spark, and then 50 Prime Core shards. And add all that up and you can get 2,700 Prime Core shards. Of course, it does take 5,000 of those shards to complete a Prime Core chip, from which you can pull a Prime Core so that you can add. Now, I just got one in the last Prime Core event, so I'm not going to be getting a new Prime Core, Prime Power Core this weekend. But hopefully, any of you guys who are ready to get it, I hope you can manage to get to it, and maybe you'll get an Onyx Prime, because we'll get to that in a second, and it does seem like it's going to be a pretty good one. Hey, Dirty Spot, thanks for joining the stream. And so let's go ahead and get to it. There is the Onyx Prime. It greatly boosts the damage of regular attacks and it reduces the damage taken below 40% health. Now that's pretty cool because it gives you a boost on your regular attacks, which is kind of like an attack core. And of course, if you have any other special ability which has damage based on your normal basic attack, that should also be enhanced as well by the fact that your basic attack goes up. And then you're going to take normal damage until you hit 40% health, and then it's going to probably put up like a little shield and reduce the amount of damage. So it's kind of a combination of an attack and kind of almost like an Elite 1 power core, or even the G1 Optimus and Megatron power core. So I think that's a pretty cool Prime core that we got coming with this Onyx Prime. Now, they did give us a little write-up on this. At first glance, the Onyx Prime core appears to be the perfect choice for your warriors. You want them to be in the middle of the action and soak damage, and that's exactly what Onyx Prime is good at. Its effect makes sure that your selected warrior stays alive a good deal longer. But the damage boost is not to be ignored. Perhaps it's an even better choice to give it to one of your gunners to dish out even more damage, right? Or even strategically putting them at some risk in order to trigger Onyx Prime. You will have a chance to test it quite soon in the upcoming challenge battle. Most likely it'll be coming live tomorrow, right about the time of the Earth Wars live stream. Speaking of that, as usual, every Thursday at 4 p.m. Universal Time, which in my time zone, the Eastern Time in the United States, is noon, and so that's what they that's when they do it. They do have it. They stream on Twitch. They stream on their YouTube channel. They stream on Facebook. And I'm not sure of any other place, but you can check them out at your preferred social media site, and we'll take a look at the Onyx Prime core. And that's what they've promised us. Who knows? Maybe if you convince them, we might get another closer look at Waspinator and Tigerhawk, who we found out was coming in last week's news and live stream over there on the Transformers Earth Wars channel. Okay, so let's get over there to the game. There we go. So what do we got going on? Jozo, I see, I think you're new here, so welcome. Level 17 in Transformers Earth Wars, and your combined power is only around 2,200. Any advice? Just keep playing the game, brother. Hit as high of the zone as you can while you can still win, and just keep. You just got to keep playing. Everybody started there, and the only way to do it is to play the game and just do the best that you can. So let's see. What do we got there? Razorquake says he only got one G1 core from the event, which was Hound. Tap Gaming, welcome. Emmy McNeil, welcome to the stream. Sharksy's already rumoring the next Autobot and Decepticon. We haven't even got Waspinator and Tigerhawk in the game, and we're already rumoring Slash, the little Dinobot that was added in Power of the Primes, and Ripper Snapper. Well, we definitely need Ripper Snapper because we got to build Abominus, right? All right, Grand Galvatron got Silver Galvatron Prime cores. Well, very cool. That's fitting. You got some Thundercrackers, Skywarps, and Reflectors. Oh, and a Gold Thundercracker. Very cool. Can we battle with Superion? Maybe. But let's go open the crystals. We got 68 of them to go through, so this is going to take a little while, I think. What do you guys want? Want to see some the G1 cores first, or you want to go for the VIP crystals, the premiums? What do you think? I'm gonna open some G1 crystals while you guys think about it. So we got 100 2-star shards. All right, so we got. Oh, look at that! There's a G1 RC. Okay, I'm seeing some lot of G1. We got one vote for premium. That seems like most people are G1, so we'll just go ahead and continue. You know what? How about this? We got 46 more of these. We'll take these down to 10, and then we'll just go across the line. Oops, I think I hit a Decepticon core there. Okay, that's a duplicate scrapper. So we got a little head start on the Decepticon premiums. The finger got a little away from me. So we got 3-star shards. 4-star shards. Okay, so we've got 2, 3, and 4-star shards. And a nice little bronze RC power core. There's some 4-star shards. Pretty sure I'm a ways away from a 4-star crystal, so I don't think I'll be getting anything from... Even if all of these are 4-star shards, which they've been so far, pretty sure I'm not going to be getting a 4-star crystal. Not so sure about my 3-star shards, though. Oh, thought about it. We're just getting a lot of shards. Not getting very many of these G1 power cores. I think you guys must have got them all already. I should have probably opened these earlier. Richard Torrell just subscribed. Thank you. Hey guys, I do try to pronounce your names right. If I don't, I really apologize. There's a bronze G1 Ratchet. William says he's got a lot of 4-star shards. We got a gold RC, Magnus, and Ratchet. Wow, you got a gold of all of them? Cool, man. There's another one. There's another bronze RC. Some more shards. Some more shards. What's with the glass? Oh, you mean down there under the get more button? 3-star shards. That glass there, that's the tip jar from Streamlabs. So if anybody subscribes, that's what I use to throw up the subscriber notification, and it kind of drops a little icon into the glass to show I got a subscriber. If anybody's generous enough to actually donate through a super chat or even over on Streamlabs, it will actually drop a little coins in there. It's just an extra little feature I've had on there for a little while. So. Oh, thought about it for a second. We just gave us some 2-star shards. Lot of shards, lot of shards. Skylinks54 says he's got a 4-star sludge at level 23. Oh, get him leveled up. He is a monster. Monster. There's some more 3-star shards. I think that's what's that, a 2-star crystal over there waiting for us, probably? Oh, look at this. That's a silver Ultra Magnus, and that actually works out well because I have a 3-star Ultra Magnus. Increases the special ability damage by 4.5%. Very cool. There's another bronze Ultra Magnus. I can throw that on my 2-star Ultra Magnus. Four-star shards. 2-star shards. 4-star shards are very nice to get. Oh, we're getting down to that level. 3 stars. 4 stars. Oh, we're going up again. It's another silver Ratchet this time. And I do have a 3-star Ratchet, so that'll work out well. Alright, so we're at 10 on that one. Let's go ahead and do an Autobot Premium Crystal since we already did the Decepticon one. So that gives us a duplicate hotspot. There we go. Point defense beam. It's just a bronze one, though. I wouldn't mind getting a higher level one of those. There's another one of these G1 cores. Gives us some 4-star shards. Alright, now let's go over here and intentionally open a Decepticon Premium Crystal. Gives us a duplicate reflector. Is he going to give us a reflector core? No, he gives us a wall buster. There's a smoke screen. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Emmy. I'm glad the advice is working out for you. I'm sorry if I don't remember what it was, but I'm glad that you listened and tried it out, and I'm glad it's working out for you. Decepticons gives us a duplicate bludgeon. Autobot Premium. How can reflector break walls? You know you don't have to put that core on the bot that you get it from. I know you're just joking there, Galvatron. Alright, and another G1 core gives us a bronze RC. Okay, after the first one, that was kind of pointless, so it's just food at this point. You know, upgrade material. Ooh, look at that, Deathsaurus. We got him already. Now, Autobot Premium Crystal. Give us another duplicate. Wheeljack, does he give us a core? No, he did give us a silver core. It's just an attack core, not a Wheeljack core. Probably wouldn't have given a good one for my 4-star Wheeljack anyway. G1 Crystal gives us some shards. Decepticon Premium Crystal gives us duplicate Galvatron. There you go, Galvatron. The Reflector throwing his camera alt mode at the wall. That's funny. That would be a way he could do it, I guess. There's a duplicate Sideswipe coming through. 3-star Sideswipe, nice. Target Protocol. I don't know if I've ever gotten a silver Target Protocol. I might have to check that out. Oh, look at this. Another silver core. There's a silver Hound. Okay, so that's what, a Ultra Magnus, a Ratchet, and a Hound silver G1 cores. Very cool. Decepticon Crystal. Thought about it. Just a duplicate Blitzwing, though. And there is Autobot Premium gives us a duplicate Pyrobang that gives us some excellent Victorion Spark, which I can't use until I get that 4-star Rust Dust. Another G1 Crystal gives us some shards. Decepticon Crystal gives us duplicate Brawl. Thesaurus equals Death Chicken equals chicken fingers. Man, you're making me hungry now. Oh, Autobot Premium Crystal. Duplicate Ultra Magnus. With the Bronze Vitality. Thought those guys were supposed to be dropping G1 cores. I know they don't do it all the time, but you'd think of all those duplicates that they gotten one of those at some point. I don't need 2-star shards. There's a duplicate Starscream. There is Cup. G1 Crystal gives us more shards. Decepticon Crystal. Oh, thought about it for a second, but we just get a duplicate Rampage. Oh, 3 stars. Nice. Autobot Premium Crystal gives us... Oh, that was quick to give us a duplicate Swoop. Didn't have to think about that at all. You can never have too many Blitzwings. That's right. Even when they look like Starscream. G1 Crystal gives us shards. And the last one of each. First, the Decepticon Premium Crystal. Duplicate Cyclonus. Autobot Premium Crystal gives us duplicate Sunstreaker. G1 Crystal gives us shards. Alright, so we've got 3 crystals waiting for us over here. So what do we got? Let's go look at the Decepticons. I'm pretty sure... Oh, look at that. We do have a 4-star crystal. We've got one of each, guys. Well, not the 5-star. We'll get a Decepticon 2-star. We'll get a Decepticon 3-star. And then we'll hop back over here to the Autobot side. Then we'll get an Autobot 4-star. Look at that. I didn't even realize I was that close to getting a 4-star crystal. All right, man. Look at that. So let's go ahead and get the 2-star out of the way. That'll probably be a duplicate because I do have quite a few 2-star Decepticons at this point. Yep, it's just an Octo Punch. 3-star Decepticon Crystal coming up right now gives us duplicate Octo Punch. Oh man, if this trend continues, I'm going to be pulling a 4-star Sea Spray right here, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, fingers crossed for Rust Dust, guys. Oh boy, that looked almost offensive there because I had the one finger hidden. All right, here we go. 4-star Crystal now. It's 5-star shards with a duplicate Air Raid. All right, did give us a lot of Superion Spark there, and base armor core. I wonder if I could use that somewhere. Alright. Alright, so, oh yeah, I forgot. I did have this achievement up here. I did finally get 8 bots to level 50 or above. Gives me a whopping 15 coins! All that work, man, the 15 coins. Very, very useful. So now I get to try to get 10 bots to level 55 or above. So stay tuned. Next year, we will be getting to the next achievement. Oh, man. All right. So let's go into the lab and put some of these G1 power cores on, shall we? All right, so we got a silver hound core. Let's equip that. What do I have on this hound already? Just a lousy flak jacket. Oh yeah, we want to replace that. There he goes, and bam! G1 hound. Yeah. Nice. Very cool. Looking good there, hound. All right, G1 ratchet. Let's go ahead and equip this. And I'm pretty sure he's got some ray boosters on him. Yeah, we're going to have to level this up to get his ray boosters back to where that one is. That'll be good, though, because that opens that up for my first aid or wheeljacks. I haven't put in any power cores on them yet, because I still haven't taken that 4-star ray boosters off of the 3-star wheeljack. Because I was kind of hoping for a wheeljack power core, but we'll go ahead and put this G1 ratchet on there, and bam! There he goes. Yeah, looking good there, Ratchet. And finally, Ultra Magnus. Now, what did I have on him before? Just an attack core. So that does help with all of your attacks. Whereas this one is just a special ability, but we're gonna do it anyway. There we go. And bang! Look at that. Oh, he is looking nice. Looking nice there, Ultra Magnus. Alright, so we'll go ahead and level them up a little bit later. Who do I have in the oven? Oh, nobody special. Just a little 2-star Decepticon at... oh, look at them all walking out of the space bridge or wherever with their new paint jobs on. I don't know. Who is it? I think it's Mind Wipe. Just a little 2-star Mind Wipe going past level 10. I got him last time, so I was just leveling up the little 2 stars. Yeah, see, there he is, way at the bottom. Got quite a few other bots to get through, but I think I was working on them because they only take like an hour to upgrade, and I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get my Cheetor a little bit farther, but he's just at 38 right now, so he's still got a little ways to go. He will definitely be hitting 40 this weekend, though, with that triple XP. That is for sure. Okay, so sorry, I don't remember who was asking it, but I did see somebody asking, who's my favorite Autobot and Decepticon? Now, if we're talking in the game, Star Saber is definitely the favorite Autobot in the game. Alita 1's pretty darn close, though. And Decepticon probably got us just the opposite. Deathsaurus is by far my strongest bot, and I use him to level a lot. You can see there he is there. And let's see, and I do not have Lugnut. I do not have Lugnut, but he's the counter for Alita 1. Now, if we're talking just in general, I've said it before, I'll say it again, my favorite Autobot is Hot Rod. I don't know why, I just really like Hot Rod. And favorite Decepticon? You know, I'm going to go with Lugnut again. Transformers animated Lugnut is just fantastic. He's just like the super Megatron fanboy. Just Megatron can do no wrong. Plus, he's a big bruiser kind of, and he has a fantastic Generations Transformers figure toy. So yeah, I'll go with Lugnut for my favorite Decepticon. So Gold Ray on First Aid and the Personal Cores on Wheeljack and Ratchet. You know, I would love that, except I don't have a Wheeljack Personal Core. That's the problem. I think that's probably the thing I stopped, what's been holding me up, because, you know, if we go here, obviously we just put the Ratchet one on, but I don't even have a bronze Wheeljack. Not that I would put a bronze Wheeljack on in place of a silver Ray Boosters, but I don't even have a bronze Wheeljack core. Whereas I do have this gold, I've got the silver Ray Booster here now, and a gold Ray Booster. So, and obviously First Aid doesn't have any personal cores. So really it's a matter of who do I want to put that gold Ray Booster on now. Now I could, you know, go like what you're saying, go ahead and throw that gold Ray Boosters on the First Aid, because he doesn't even have a personal core, and just hope that miraculously I get a gold Wheeljack core. But I'm pretty sure that they said they're not doing any more events like this, and the only way to get those cores is through duplicate bots from this point forward. Remains to be seen, but I'm pretty sure they said that last week. Well, that means I'm going to have to be chasing down Wheeljacks, and I don't know if I really want to do that. So, and if I don't do that, would I rather have the gold Ray Boosters on Wheeljack, or would I rather have them on First Aid? And I still can't answer that. Decisions are hard. Oh man, let's see. Howard is saying his favorite Autobot is Optimus Prime and favorite Decepticon is Megatron. Well, that's a nice pairing you got there. Ultra Magnus Prime got a 5-star Megatron and Transformers Forged to Fight. Okay, very cool. I don't really play that game, but if you're playing that game and you got him, I imagine the 5 stars are actually are pretty good over there too. So I'm not sure what star levels they go to. Is 5 the max over there? If so, then fantastic. Favorite Transformers toy that I have? Oh, varies day to day, week to week. Well, I got my Star Saber over here right now, and my camera's not working that I usually use to show off. So many are good. Yeah, you're right, William. I'm definitely going to buy more crystals, and he'll pop at some point. That's right. I'll do it at some point. Oh, let's see. Which combiner's getting upgraded? Oh, that is... Who is that? I want to say that's Optimus Maximus. Might be Superion. No, it's actually Superion. So yeah, so whoever asked me, can we do a Superion? Well, no, not for another hour and 13 minutes. Because I think last week's stream we actually got just enough Combiner Spark to upgrade him to level 11. So that's where he is. He's an hour and 12 minutes away from being done, because we actually put him in the lab like right at the very end of the stream. And there's Optimus Maximus, quite a ways away from getting him to level 7. Victorion is maxed until we can get that Rust Dust. And Volcanicus, he's at a level 11, and I think it's like 100,000 something spark to get him there, and he's only at 31,000. So he's a ways away from getting to level 12. But I'll tell you, level 11 4-star Volcanicus is a monster. Yeah. Am I doing a 2-hour show tonight? No, man. I'm super tired. I'm very tired. Just skip it. Yeah. Well, you know, I did get those 15 coins, and they can contribute to that 69 coins to skip it, or whatever it is now. Might be down to 6. No, it's not down to 68 yet. Let's see. Oh, Razorquake's coming in saying his favorite Autobot is Bumblebee, and favorite Decepticon is Barricade. Yeah, Barricade's pretty cool. Yeah, I like Barricade from the movies. It's like, are you Ladies Man 217? It's so funny to hear the gigantic evil Transformer spitting out a crazy eBay name. Yeah, 15 coins. Yeah, you know, that's a good point there. You know, Wakanda Forever. I was kind of making light of the fact that it's 15 coins, and you know, if if you can't spend money and you don't spend money, getting cyber coins from achievements is a pretty big deal, or even from the player level upgrades. They add up, and it's good that you get them. I think my point there really more was to get to that level of having 8 bots at level 50. 15 coins is like, I mean, it's like saying, congratulations, you just won the World Series. Here's a nickel. You know, I mean, it's like, really? So, but at least it's something, right? So, what bundle is coming this weekend? We'll find out tomorrow if you got a sharp eye in the stream. When they're on a screen like this over here where it's saying G1 bundle, it's got that picture of Ultra Magnus. Keep your eye over there when they happen to be on a screen like this, because they usually have those bundles cycling through on the screen like it's doing now. So that's how everybody finds out what they're doing. I'm not sure if they intentionally did that a while back when people first started noticing it, or and then started intentionally doing it now, or if they always just intentionally did it and just never told anybody and see if anybody found out. But I definitely found out. So yeah, that's how you can find out. So it'll definitely be in the stream tomorrow if they happen to have that. And yes, I agree, Big D. It would be nice if they put it in the newsletter, because people are always wanting to know. Should I jump on the Maximus bot bundle, or should I save should I save my nickels for the weekend? So, what prime cores do I have? Skylynx54 is asking. Let's go ahead and go in there and we'll check those out. Where are they? The prime cores. I've got 2 of them. I have Liege Maximo and I have Alchemist Prime. So I've got an Alchemist on my Star Saber, and he does a really good job. That Star Saber, he tears things up, and every bit of damage that he does, he heals my Star Saber, which is very helpful because he tends to go right into the thick of things with a lot of damage around him. Now this Liege Maximo that's been very useful. I'm very happy with this Liege Maximo. If you guys you put it on a bot who tends to be, like a tank is good, and you can get him into there. They pop the outposts, the other bots will come at him, and then he'll hack them. And I've found that most of the times they end up just kind of wandering around aimlessly, don't really do a whole lot of damage. And I think that's probably because by the time your bots get there, there's not a whole lot there for them really to be attacking in most cases. But at the very least, those bots are not attacking your bots, and your bots can still attack them and kill them instead of slowing them down. So it still is an advantage that way. So I do like the Liege Maximo core. And so there's your Megatronus, which has been released. That one's a pretty good core. Micronus that does the healing, that's a good core too. Vector Prime, I think the jury's out on that one. I think most people aren't really liking that one because let's see, Alpha Trion. I know people have asked to reduce the amount of time between ability points that it generates, so you can get a few more, because like in a long battle or in a standard battle, you maybe get 1 or 2 extra ability points. So they're probably looking at something like that. Let's see, Solus Prime. What was this? It creates a turret. That I'm not sure how many people are using that, if that's any good or not. There's the Onyx Prime. They've already got this over here. They haven't put the description in there yet, but we just talked about the description. It increases your basic damage and reduces the damage that you take after your health gets down to 40%. Or at least I think that's what it was. Now all of a sudden I'm questioning myself if I read that wrong. Yeah, it reduces damage taken below 40% health. So once your health gets down to 40%, it reduces the damage. And then we've got Quintus, we've got Amalgamus, we've got Nexus, and we've got Prima still to come over the next few months, I suppose. Let's see. Emmy, yeah, I'm sorry, I haven't been on NTG Minibots in a little while. If you need help with anything, I know Texatron's usually over there, or Jugglebolt, the other officers. I'm sure they can help you with anything that you need. Let's see. Yeah, if you look at the Quintus Prime Core, it's saying it looks different than the others. It looks almost kind of cracked there. Not so much over in the display, but like there in the bottom corner. I'm trying to point at the screen like you guys can see what I'm pointing at. Live streaming is hard, guys. But yeah, it's kind of weird that it's cracked, and I've seen that before, where some of them show it's cracked or whatever. I don't know if that's like a hint that that's the next one coming, maybe, or if that's just something that happened. So. Let's see. Alchemist Prime on the Skylinks. Yeah, that would probably be pretty good. Skylinks can do quite a bit of damage too. Yeah, I mean, look at the Skylinks here. I mean, he is my top bot actually. Even stronger than Star Saber, and he's at a lower level too, because he's level 46 with the level 6 ability, whereas my Star Saber is level 48 with the level 7 abilities. So Skylinks is actually a stronger bot. And if you look at the damage, 231 for Star Saber, 254 for Skylinks. So Skylinks is a good bot to put that Alchemist on. So yeah, I see you've got it on a 2-star, and if that's all you've got right now is some 2-stars, then absolutely put those Prime Cores on your 2-stars. Otherwise, put them on strong bots. So if you've got 3 stars or 4 stars, even if they're not Skylinks, you might want to consider maybe moving them over to one of those. Except you've got them on there, and I think moving a Prime Core is like a million energon. So, yeah. How did we do on the last team event? We actually we didn't finish the event, but we did get through 48 prestiges, which I think is the best we've ever done. And we did have a fair amount of people coming in helping out. I know Alpha Fighter and Tor Dog actually were coming in. Trying to think. Sentinel came in. He comes over and helps a lot. And somebody who's in the stream a lot, I haven't seen him yet. DJ80s, I think it was his name. That was not his in-game name, but he did say that's who he was in the streams. Came in there. So if you're watching this back there, buddy, thank you. And I'm sorry we didn't cross paths. I saw that you were in there helping out when I was off doing something else while my fuel cells regenerated. So yeah, I'm just looking at 288,400 points is what we got in the last event. And our top scorer was Razorbacks. Hey, how about we just go ahead and do this? So I've got it up on the photos. Because I always like to take screenshots of everybody's scores. So there we had it. These guys, man, they crushed it. Giga Crusher named himself right. He crushed it. Laserbolt Prime, Wreckin' Rule definitely came in there. And so there I was coming in at 6th place. And yeah, we got Hayato, who's always a strong player. There's Alpha Fighter who came in to help out. Laser Optimus helped out. He's in our alliance, did a great job. I think I saw you in the stream. I'm not sure if you're still here. I know you go on under a different name in the stream, but yeah, thanks, dude. Deadpool, he's fairly new to our alliance, and yeah, he came in strong. Bobo the Great, Blitzwing. Yeah, I think that's the first time we've had that many people score more than 10,000 points. So yes, we did very good. And yeah, so there's Sentinel helping out. There's Tor Dog came in, put in a few points. Let's see, Big Bronze Rim I think came by for yeah, there he is. Did a quick run. And yeah, Rodimus TFW, that was the DJ80s, I think it was his name in the YouTube chat. So that was what we got there. How many squads do I have? I have all of them. I have all the squads. All the squads. Let's go open the shuttle and we'll see. There we go. We got 10. That's the max number you can have is 10 squads. To get to that, you got to have 100,000 combined power. So all of the power levels of your bots combined has to reach 100,000. Then you'll open up that 10th squad. Now I'll tell you, I know people have been asking for more squads and all that stuff. The perfect number would be 11. Because if you think about it, you got 50 fuel cells, 5 fuel cells per battle. That's goes into 50 10 times. 10 squads, right? But by the time you get through those 50 fuel cells, enough time has passed, you've already built up 5 more. So you could actually run 11 battles straight if you had 11 squads. Or if you swap out bots in one of your squads. And so that's something I can do. So it depends if I'm feeling up to it. But we'll go through them here. So that's kind of what I call my A team. Although, excuse me, you'll see in my other team is another team is a little bit stronger than these guys. But yeah, this was always my strongest team for a while. This is kind of like a leveling team. I've been trying to... you're not even seeing the game. My bad. I forgot to switch over. My bad. Let's see. Where'd you see that, Matt? Fabian, where I live. I'm just curious. I mean, yeah, that's right, but I was just wondering. Let's see. So there's my top team. Yeah. I already talked about them even though you couldn't see them. So there's my leveling team with Cheetor, First Aid, and Wheeljack. I've been trying to take those guys into Zone 9, and depends on the layout of the base. Sometimes I can finish it with just those 3 guys, but that's why Alita's there to battle cleanup if they don't quite make it. And here's the other team who is actually stronger than who I consider as my A team. So, oh, top of the picture screen. Oh, yeah, darn it. I gave it away. You got a sharp eye there, Matt Fabian. But yeah, that's where I live. I've talked a number of times about how I work at the Kennedy Space Center. So I mean, that's right where Kennedy Space Center is. So it makes sense that I live over here. So I got to be a little bit more careful about that. Thanks for pointing that out. Let's see. All right, so yeah, we got these guys, and they're pretty good. I got quite a. Let's see, Sunstreaker's actually above 50, and see, Swoop, Mirage, and Slug are 49. They're approaching 50, so they're getting pretty strong there. Primal's a few 48, I think. Ironhide's like 45 or 46, and Snarl is around there too. 45, yeah. But they're getting pretty good, and we already saw that Star Saber. Now this team, I like this team too. Springer and Cup is a good combo. And Star Saber and Trax. He's just a 3-star Trax. He's level 37 now. And I should probably level his smoke bomb, give it a little extra time. The way I use these guys is I send Star Saber, just like I do any other time, even before I had Trax, to send him right in there, try to look for the path where you can take a straight shot and do the most damage. But again, that puts him right in the middle of everything. So what I do now is as soon as I send Star Saber, I also send off Trax. So about the time Star Saber gets there and gets done with his ability, Trax has dropped his smoke bomb. So even if everything's attacking Star Saber, he takes practically no damage. So it works really well. If you guys haven't been given Trax any love, start using him, because that smoke screen ability of his is fantastic. Jumpstream is my other bot who is over 50. They're the only 2 I've managed to actually research past 50, because man, 6 days is a long time to wait. Yeah, and then I got these guys here. There's that Wheeljack who's got that gold ray boosters, who doesn't want to give it up. I'm gonna have to pry it from his fingers there soon. Then we got these guys. These guys are, even though they're just over the level 12, the zone 12, but I usually run them in zone 11 because they're not quite strong enough. And I got Warpath here, kind of just riding along. Oh, looks like probably just one more battle, and then he'll be at 40, and then I'll end up swapping him out for somebody. Yeah, look at Ratchet over there with his G1 colors there. And I'm not putting a bronze power core on RC. She has she's got that trithelium plating, which I do need to level up a little bit. It's only level 1, but She takes a lot of damage from cannons, and that is a good core for those kinds of bots. Oh, is it only 1 second per ability there, Big D? I forgot, but yeah, yeah. So that is that. Once you, that's probably why I didn't upgrade them so much. Why are my dogs barking? They probably heard neighbors outside. But so then we got these guys here. These guys are hit and miss in Zone 12. Well, they've got a little bit weaker because I had Storm Clash. I had a 3-star Storm Clash on here, and she just recently hit 50, and I swapped her out with my Prowl because I needed a place to put Prowl on there to get him some leveling. But generally, this team does pretty good. And I'm not so sure about this team. I did have this full of 2-stars with like Air Raid and Cliff Jumper and that Gnaw. But then after I started leveling Cheetor and the medics and everything like that, I realized that Laser Optimus and Rodimus Prime and Skylinks weren't getting a lot of play time, so I had to find some place for them. So I put them on here. Not sure if this is where this team is going to be staying, but I mean they've won a couple of battles, so it's not terrible. But it's probably not the best mix. And there's the Decepticon squad that I run. This changes frequently because I only run 2 Decepticon squads, and one of them is basically just Deathsaurus and whatever bot that I happen to be trying to power level at any one time. And so really I just run the 1 Decepticon squad, and these are the guys I've got running right now. It's pretty cool. I do the Dead End and Astro Train. That's basically your Springer Cup combo for Decepticons, is Dead End Astro Train. And Megatron, I've got him on here, basically leveling him up. He's the weakest one on here right now. But he does have that silver G1 core on him, so that's pretty cool. So those are my squads. Oh, let's see. Oh, you're right. I do need to find a spot for Skyburst, don't I? Thanks for reminding me. Where can I put Skyburst? Probably on that same squad where I got everybody else. Right over here. Swap out Skyburst. 3 stars for Skyburst 5 stars. There you go. Confirm. Thank you there, Ultra Magnus Prime. I forgot to turn off those notifications on my cameras. Oh, you guys want to see me do some battles? Okay. Let's go ahead and get Mind Wipe out of the lab here. Let's see. You want to see some combiners, and you also want to see some battles. Well, we can do some combiners and some battles, and honestly, I don't want to waste the coins on Superion. But we can battle. We can pull up. Let's try this. Well, first off, let's just, before we even start open up the combiner, let's go ahead and go in there with these guys and do a quick level run with Cheetor and the medics and see how well we do with them, shall we? Do I use Cheetor for power leveling only right now? Yeah, just because he does need a little more leveling. I realize his power level is 1179, but I don't think he's strong enough to put on any other team right now. So I'm just trying to level him up. So this is what I've been doing with Cheetor. Oh, this is one of those annoying bases. They put all the abilities out front. Yeah, let's see what we can do. He's going to have to go do it. You know, I'm just going to drop Alita at this point. We'll send him in there. Yeah, she cleared that out, didn't she? Boom! And that is why Alita is on the team. Yeah, because Cheetor and these other guys, they just would not have been able to manage this base, just because of all the stuff up front. But that's why Alita's on the team. She's up there. She's handling all that. Meanwhile, we'll go watch Cheetor. Oh, look, Wheeljack's gone to go help Alita. Didn't make it, though, because she already destroyed the headquarters. Yeah, that's right. Wakanda Forever. Yeah, she is pretty OP. Especially on a Zone 9 base with the how far I've got her leveled up, because I've got her pretty far leveled up too. She's level 46 with his ability level 6 too. And I've also got a gold rejuvenate core on her too, so she heals herself quite rapidly. Alright, so what I was going to do was... Oh, you guys want to see Victorion? I'm seeing Victorion from Razorquake. Jack Ryder Studios says Victorion. Yeah, she does need some love, doesn't she? Yeah, let's go ahead and, well, you know what we're going to do here? We're going to clear that out, and we are going to go with Stormclash and Skyburst, Jumpstream, Dust Up. She's up here somewhere. I passed her. There she is, Pyromagna. And unfortunately, I gotta go down to the 3 stars to pull Rust Dust. So we're gonna go with these ladies here. Just to start us off with, we're gonna activate Victorion. Boom.
Combiner engaged.
Alright, so they are recommending Zone 11. But with Victorion, could they handle Zone 12? I don't know, I haven't used this team in a while. Let's go Zone 11. Really do wish I had that 4-star Victorion, because that 4-star ability is just so great. The Noble Sacrifice. Let's see. Let's go with Victorion. We'll send her over this side and see what kind of damage we can do with her before we get them in there. I do think it's funny that her fists are way out in front of her. Alright, let's go ahead and jump over here. That laser picks her up, and we'll go ahead and do this, and she'll just swing her blade, blah 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 blah. Damage back to you. Yeah. And let's go over to the shock tower, get it right in the middle of stuff, do some real good damage with this second ability right in the middle here. Should clear out a nice hole. Yeah, that one laser's gone. How about we go right here? Can we get that other ability going? Probably not. Got it going a little bit. Alright, we got both lasers down. We got the shock tower down. Cleared out a pretty nice little hole there for the rest of the ladies.
Deploy.
And of course, they're going to take their time walking up doing all of this mess. Torchbearers, light the way! Make it rain. I suppose I should have brought the 5-star Skyburst instead of the 4-star, shouldn't I? Oh well. But yeah, they might have been able to pull off a Zone 12. Boom. There we go. Cool. Alright, thanks, Skylinks. Good night, man. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time, buddy. 5-star Razorclaw almost took the entire team down. Yeah. He's a tough one. so we did those guys. Oh, Storm Clash is on that team, and we could go in with these guys, and we'll go into Zone 12. They can handle Zone 12 themselves, but we'll go ahead and send Victorion first in. See how well she can do in Zone 12. Don Powers, welcome to the stream, man. We'll drop Victorion here. Man, still wish she was a 4-star. Man, that would. Could you imagine this base here with the where all the weapons are, and then just stunning all of those? That would be crazy. All right, she took out that mortar, took out a laser. Let's go over here to this missile launcher, see what we can do over here. Oh yeah, reflect that damage back to that missile launcher. Yeah. Speaking of that missile launcher, let's go get it. Oh yeah. She's tearing this base up pretty good, I'll tell you what. You get that laser. Oh, I don't know if she actually did any damage to it. Let's see. Let's go over this way. Star Saber would do well to go right through this way. Oh, you didn't quite get that mortar there. Sunstreaker will get it. Snarl, get around the wall. Oh, look at the Gnaws are fighting Star Saber over there. Swoop's going to go in there. He's going to damage the headquarters. He's probably also going to pick off all those little Gnawlets. You know what, Star Saber? Boom! Haha! Take that. You two bludgeon. Yes. Down. Where are you Dinobots going? The headquarters is that way. All three Dinobots. It's kind of funny. They're all three going over the same way. Star Saber's over here doing all the work. The Dinobots are just, you know, taking a stroll. Oh, I'm bagged literally. Okay, you're late. What's going on? Well, we're just doing some battles. We're running Victorion. We talked about the event earlier. The event is it's a Prime Core event, so you can earn 2,700 Prime Core shards. They're releasing a new Prime Core this week. It's Onyx Prime. It increases your base damage and also reduces the damage that you take once your health drops below 40%. So actually, it seems like a pretty good core. Oh, okay, we can't use them because we got Rust Dust and Jump Stream on there. We can go with these guys. We can handle Zone 12 pretty good. Dinobots want to wreck and rule. Well, didn't look like they wanted to wreck and rule because they're all just hanging off to the side. They're not in the middle of all the battle. Oh, those are some useful walls right over here, isn't it? Maybe they're in the middle of a redesign. They've got everything nicely lined up. Look, all the mortars in a line. You got all the laser turrets in a line. You got all the cannons right there in a line. You got a whole big bundle of walls over here. They didn't do a very good job because the shock towers and the lasers aren't together. You know, even the outposts are nicely over there. It's almost like this person is just taking inventory here instead of actually having a base strategy. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to drop and go over on this side over here so we don't pop any of those outposts. Okay, walk a little bit closer. Let's go to the missile launcher. And let's reflect that damage. And let's do that with the mortars. Should also continue to reflect damage from that shock tower there. Yeah, it looks like it's gone. smash. Okay, let's jump over here. Chook. I don't know if I'll get that other shield up. Nope. Alright. Good enough. We'll drop everybody over this side.
Reap the whirlwind.
Yeah, let's see. Hound ought to be able to take out the rest of that laser. Oh, nope. Looks like we're going to need another one. Okay, now I don't want to kill these other two cannons there, because if I do, everybody's going to go over to the other side and do all of that instead of going to the headquarters, which would annoy me greatly. They may still try to do that. Yes, they. Let's see. Pirate Magna looks like she's heading that way. Once the. Okay, yeah, but everybody else, literally everybody else, is going to go try to destroy the rest of this base instead of going to the headquarters. You guys are idiots. Sludge, you fool. We could have got through this without popping an outpost, and you got to go over there and pop that outpost. Me, Sludge, want to fight Predacon. Okay, fine. Razorquake saying that guy was taking notes of his original base. That's funny. What if they add Defensor and when he deploys Optimus says one shall stand, one shall fall? It's very likely to happen.
Roll out.
Bad comedy. No, yeah, and we got Pyromagnon in there, so I've got it. And there's Skyburst over here. There, we can go use this team. The team that just kind of thrown everybody together. And 8,000 power, jeez. Let's see how they do. Not necessarily the best squad that you know, with a good mix of abilities or whatever, but you know, they've got the power for Zone 12, so let's see if they can handle it. I have a feeling I'm gonna be using Skylynx's ability quite a bit here. Level 11s. Alright, oh yeah, that's right, we got Victorion, so yeah, we should be able to handle this thing. If we can get her in there. I almost forgot Victorion was active. Oh yeah, go get those build bots, Victorion. They're very important to take out. I mean, I can't really say anything. I use build bots the same way. But I mean, I can say things. But I mean, I still doesn't mean it's not a good idea to use build bots that way. All right, so I don't think she's going to be destroying a whole lot, but she is causing damage to some stuff. And she's gone. Deploy. Good Gnaw going off by himself. Yeah, Gnaw's not going to last very long. Oh, didn't get either of them. This is not working out as well as I would have liked. That worked out well. There we go. Yeah, sorry for the lack of commentary there. That had to concentrate a little bit on that one. Because like I said, that's a fairly unfamiliar squad with the different mix of abilities that I haven't used very often. That was probably only like the third time I used them. Is Smokescreen a good outpost bot? Not the best. I wouldn't say he's bad. Looks like we can get one more Victorion battle in here, maybe. Oh, now we're down to the Decepticons, so I'm gonna have to use coins if I want to get another one in. Can I swap out for Pyromagna? Pipes. And nah, I'm gonna stay zone 11 with these guys. Build bots are the root of all evil. They must go. But then how would you improve your base? They do all the work. Those guys are always working. Is Off-Road a good bot? He's okay. He's okay. Let's see. Jeremy plays, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
Why walking over that way? That was interesting. I have no idea why I didn't say that in a full sentence. Why walk that way? I was channeling my inner Dinobot, I suppose. Why walking that way? Me Hoist say Victorion silly. Excuse me. Yeah, did a pretty good job of getting rid of most of the stuff there.
Now, reap the whirlwind.
Alright, Proc, take that out. Let's see, Jazz. Oh, I love this orbital strike ability. Boom! Oh, didn't quite get that other one. Well, if Pipes can get up there, this will actually work out well. He's got Leech Maximo on him. Onyx Prime can help RC in that battle with Headstrong there. Oh, look at Nightbird coming out to get hacked. Oh, and she's hacked. Here comes Megatron to get hacked. Oh, yeah. See, there he goes. He's kind of just wandering around. Oh, now he's done being hacked and he's fighting again, and he died. Optimus Prime with a Matrix Burst. That is a cool. That is a very useful ability. It's very helpful, especially like if your bots get tied up with the outpost bots and they're just kind of stuck there. If you can set that off, that helps to defeat those outpost bots, and it also helps to defeat anything around it if it's damaging you. So, all right, I think that's going to be the last run of Victorion there. Oh, Warpath is almost done. He needs one more battle, it looks like, and then he'll be at level 40, along with pretty much all the rest of my 3 stars. And yes, Victorion is done. Ooh, look at what I've got. Oh, no, nope, no, I don't want to get ahead of myself. I started seeing all of these little flashy things going on to upgrade the cannons and the laser turrets. But what I'm doing, I'm going to keep saving my energon because I've got all of my mortars maxed. I have both lasers maxed, both missile launchers maxed, and I have both shock towers maxed. And 1, 2, and this will be my third of the 4 outposts maxed. But this one has about just about a day left, and then it needs one more level, and that's like 6 million energon to upgrade this to the max level. So since I'm that close right now with 4 million or whatever, I'm gonna keep going to and send this in for its final level, and then I'll go back and start working on these things. They need quite a bit. They need more. They're not quite as hard to gather the resources to upgrade these as it is to upgrade the outposts. So since that one's nearly done and I'm nearly at the amount of resources that I need for that, that's my plan for right now. All right. Calvin trying to say get hacked, mega klutz. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, Skypoke saying he's got a replay. Let's go ahead and go check that out. New 4-bot on his team. 4-star bot, I guess. And what do we got? Oh, look at that. We got Prowl. We got Wheeljack, Sunstreaker, Skylinks, and Warpath. Yeah, working on doing some leveling here. Skylinks is out front. He's causing some damage. Oh, here comes Megatron. Oh, he's going to be battling Skylinks. Oh, Skylinks is going to tell this story forever about the time that he went toe-to-toe with Megatron and single-handedly defeated the mighty Decepticon leader. Totally omitting the fact that there were 4 other bots with him. He's going to say he did it all by himself because, that's how Skylinks, Skylinks does. And he's totally taken that laser because Wheeljack there was helping him out. It's kind of walking him. He's also going to avoid talking about how Wheeljack was just kind of like walking him with a leash. I know it's a healing beam, but I think that's funny. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay, we got a couple more questions, and I think we'll be hopping out of here. Let's see. Well, that's the answer to one of them. They're literally we'll be ending here very shortly. How often do I get attacked? Maybe once a week, to be honest with you. Not very often. There's a lot more Autobots than there are Decepticons, especially at the higher levels. Who's my favorite Dinobot? I don't know why I'm looking around because there's really no Dinobots in I don't know. I always thought Snarl looked really cool with the way he the spikes and everything. Let's see. You tell me that's not a cool looking Dinobot. Snarl is a cool looking bot. So yeah, and if memory serves, Snarl tended to be portrayed as as basically the smartest of the Dinobots. I think. So let's see. Skullcruncher's ability too random. Well, it's a straight line. It's not that random. Let's see. Razorquake's asking, have I seen Masterpiece Hound? Yes, I have. I think it looks really good. I can't wait for it to come out so I can compare him with my Make Toys Gundog, because that's an excellent Masterpiece Hound version. Rodimus Unicronus, welcome. We remember seeing you before. Welcome back. Let's see. What's tips for being a commander? Oh, you mean like of an alliance? Oh. Patience And you got to stay on people. You know, if people aren't pulling their weight, you got to try to encourage them, and you got to make sure the rules are clear. This is what we expect of you, and if they're not, and the way I like, what I like to do is basically it's like a 2 strikes. Hey, if first of all, if you can't do something, let us know, and then we'll give you a pass. And if you don't let us know and you just don't do it, we'll give you a pass anyway. But the second time, well, then that's it. But so you gotta be patient. You gotta be firm too. So it's tough. It's really tough to be a run an alliance. So. What was the September 27th red alert? I did see that the G1 movie was actually going to be coming out for like 1 day only, September 27th. Ah. It's a Thursday. Why would they do it on a Thursday? I don't know, but I'll find a way to get to the theater on a Thursday. Favorite Constructicon? I'm gonna say my favorite Constructicon is Long Haul because that is also the Facebook page and YouTube channel of one of my friends that I interact with in the Transformers fandom. Long Haul. He's a funny guy. You should go check out his YouTube channel. He does some Transformers reviews. In fact, he put up a few recently of like the Combiner Wars Blast Off, the new one that just came out. Speaking of which. Like I said, my little review thing's not there, but I've got them right here. I've got one for you too, Red Alert. But unfortunately, I do have to send one back. But I do have a replacement coming because one of the 2 that came in was missing the gun, the little hand-foot gun thing. But I will say, really cool, really good-looking bot. And this is what we should have got instead of just that recolor of. Slingshot / quick slinger, whatever. So okay, let's see. Least favorite character? I can't say I have really have a least favorite character. I'd have to think about that. I can tell you about my least favorite figure. By far the least favorite figure, I got a Revenge of the Fallen Scalpel. In fact, that was one of the questions on, what was it, like getting to know a Transformers fan or something like that. I think it was the tag challenge. If you go look back at my videos, there was like a Transformers tag challenge. That was one of the questions. What's your least favorite figure? And that was that one. Because the thing's just terrible. It fell apart or whatever. Followed not too far by Transformers Prime Arachnid. There was a lot of potential for that figure, and they just dropped the ball. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Favorite Predacon? Predacon. Transformers Prime Predacon. I suppose I could have said Beast Wars Megatron because they were Predacons too, right? Favorite Stunticon? Favorite Combiner? Computron. Because that was the only one that I was able to complete in G1 as a kid. I still got him. Not very good condition. I've said it before, nose cone. I twisted his head off by mistake one time. Let's see. Favorite Earth Wars team? What do you mean, like like a mix of bots? I don't know. I'm kind of liking the one team that I have on my second squad. That's not the button I wanted. I wanted this one. You guys are trying to make this another 2-hour stream. I know what you're doing. So don't I know what you're doing. I'd say probably this team is probably my favorite team right now. With Star Saber, Snarl, Ironhide, Optimus Primal, Slug, Mirage, Swoop, Sunstreaker. War replays? Nah, no war replays. Do I like Nemesis Prime? I'll take him or leave him. He's just a black Optimus Prime. I mean, just in general. If you're talking about like the Power of the Primes Nemesis Prime toy, well, same answer. I can take him or leave him. But you know, I said the same thing about Rodimus Unicronus, and then I saw him on the shelf, and I think that's a fantastic figure. But since Nemesis Prime, I think, is an Amazon exclusive, maybe, means I'll probably not see him on the shelf, which means he'll probably not be purchased by me. So, let's see. Do I think they will do Defensor or Abominus? Absolutely, they will. We've already got 2 bots towards each one of them, and I think it's just a matter of time. And over the course of the next few months, they will be releasing bots towards Abominus, bots towards Defensor, and those I think will probably be the next 2 combiners that we see. But considering that we just got Victorion and Menasor not that long ago, it'll be a little while before we get them. But yes, I think they will do them. I think they're working towards them. Let's see. Is the G1 bundle good? Well, it depends on it depends on each person. The G1 bundle. This is the $40 one. And the number of crystals and power cores vary depending on the price of whichever one you get. But you get Ultra Magnus, Ratchet, RC, and some power cores. Some people are going to say RC is not a very good bot, and they're not going to want to be getting RC, but you know, she has her uses. Ratchet, you know, he's a healer, you know, and Ultra Magnus is pretty awesome. So I would say this is a, if you were to rank it on a 10-point scale, I would say this is a 7.5. Let's see. Grand Galvatron, you know my favorite combiner. No, what would that be? Is Grand Galvatron a combiner, or are you thinking like Galvatronus? Or... oh yeah, wasn't it like Unite Warriors? It was the Grand Galvatron? My favorite TF Transformers show? Transformers Prime. Is the Inferno bundle yet? Next? I don't know. I don't do the bundles. Pretty good chance. Inferno was a few weeks ago. Probably a mixed bundle with Inferno. Maybe. We'll find out tomorrow in the stream, perhaps. If not, we'll find out on Friday. Who's my favorite Prime? Optimus. There's there's a reason why he's the most popular, one of the most popular Transformers characters ever. Is Optimus Prime. He's just so good. Stats on 3-star Firefly. Yeah, I think I've got him at... It's not quite at 50. Actually, he is. He is exactly at 50, waiting for research. Level 5 ability. Got a reflective coating on him. There you go. Yeah, I don't think they'll do Computron, or at least not for a while, because you're right, they don't have any Technobots. But they did free up the Strafe name, though. Since they renamed that Flying Dinobot back to Swoop. Favorite aerial bot? Not a problem, Red Alert. Like I said, Repugnus is coming tomorrow. And my replacement Blastoff's actually coming tomorrow. Can you believe it? Oh, speaking of Onyx Prime and figures coming, well, not tomorrow, but Friday, I will be getting the Onyx Prime figure. Because I will be getting Predacon delivered to me on Friday. So, you know what I was thinking about doing with Predacon? Because I know I've been wanting to do some Transformers reviews, like the figure reviews, for a while. And I know I said we were going to do the Thunder Mayhem next, and maybe I will still do that. What I was thinking of doing with the Predacon and the Predacons from the Power of the Primes, I was thinking of doing something similar to what I did with Devastator. If you go back and look through on my channel, look through the playlist, I actually have, like, I'm pretty sure it's a Devastator playlist where I did like an unboxing video. Whether or not I do that, I don't know. But I also did a review of each of the individual figures, and then I did a review of the Predacon combiner itself. I was thinking I might do another series of videos similar to that. I don't know. What do you guys think about something like that? Think that would be cool? Or do you think maybe just do one long video of Predacon? I mean, multiple videos is good for my channel, but you know. Yeah, so wait to see if he makes his way to Ollie's. Yeah, he is a little pricey, but he might. You never know. Let's see. Oh, and the second upgrade kit for Volcanicus is also coming on Friday. So I already got the hands and the feet for Volcanicus, and this one's actually got some parts to swap out on Grimlock, and also got the big sword. Trying as best as possible to make him look like that. So looking forward to getting that done. We can show that off maybe next week's stream. Is this a Q&A or event? Well, we always talk about the news at the beginning. Sometimes you know, if I have crystals, we'll open some crystals, which we did earlier. Didn't really get anything of note. Got a few silver G1 cores for, what was it, Ultra Magnus, Ratchet, and Hound. And then just a bunch of duplicates. Did open a 4-star crystal, but again, just got a duplicate. But after that, it does kind of just turn into, hey, we'll do some plays and do some gaming, and then some Q&As. Let's see if the dogs are back. Yeah. Oh, they're always around. They're just not always barking. Let's see. Who's the most popular Transformers character? Come on, you know the answer to that. It's that little yellow Volkswagen or Camaro. You know, this guy. Or this guy. Or the, oh wait, no, wrong yellow. My bad. Well, he thinks he's the most popular. So Sunstreaker? Yeah. So. When's the stream going to end? Okay, fine. It's going to end right now. Half joking, but also mostly accurate. I'm gonna be hopping off because I'm getting a little thirsty here. My mouth's getting a little dry, and like I said, I'm tired. And oh my goodness, it's an hour and a half. You guys almost got me to 2 hours again, but no, really, I got to get going. But I had a good time. You guys do make it enjoyable. And thank you for everybody who's going. It looks like we picked up 3 subscribers during the stream. We saw one come through, Richard Torrell. He's in there, and a couple of people. If your name wasn't shown up on the screen, it's because you've got your subscriptions anonymous, which is totally okay. It just means when you subscribe, it doesn't trigger the announcement up on the screen. But I see the numbers went up, so thank you, whoever subscribed during the stream. I do really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time, definitely next weekend at 8 o'clock for next week's Transformers Earth Wars news, and maybe sometime during the week. The only time that's actually scheduled as definite is Wednesdays at 8 o'clock, and I do, as I can, throw up other videos up during the week. So I'm trying to work on a better way of maybe having another scheduled video or whatever. So, all right. With that said, I gotta get going. I really appreciate everybody here. I'm Engineer Hoist. Keep rolling, my friends. Thanks for watching.